Hello BookTube, hello friends, welcome to LizziefayeLovesBooks. I'm Elizabeth, and it is time to announce the 4th annual March Mystery Madness. Yay! I am super excited. We are going to make March Mystery Madness bigger and better than ever before this year, and I can't wait to tell you about it. As usual, it will take place from March 1st to March 31st, and there's going to be 5 reading prompts plus 1 bonus. We have a huge team of hosts this year, a lot that are returning and a couple that are new. So let's get started with the prompts first. So the first prompt is old. This could be taken quite a few different ways. It could be the oldest book on your TBR. It could be just an old book. Maybe you bought it at a library sale. Maybe you just got it, but it's an old book. It could just be a book that's been sitting around for several years and you've been needing an excuse to read it. Or maybe the sleuth is a senior citizen like Miss Marple, and you can count it for that. The next prompt is again. This could also be taken a couple of different ways. You could read a book that you've read before, or maybe you want to give an author another chance. Maybe you read one of their books and you didn't like it and you think, I should try them again. Or maybe you read one of their books and loved it and you think, I'm going to read them again. So however you want to interpret it. Then the next one is new. I believe this was one of our prompts last year, and it can be a brand new book. It could be a new to you author. However you want to interpret the word new. So after someone had suggested those 3, I was looking at those and thinking, well, we probably need a couple more to go with it. And I looked back at last year's prompts. I thought, well, of all these that are left, the word borrow is the most different from the 3 that we had already had suggested. So we're going with borrow. You could borrow a book from the library. You could borrow a book from your little free library. You could borrow a book from a friend or your parents' house. Wherever you want to borrow a book will be great. So then I looked at those 4 prompts. Old, again, new, borrow, and I thought, this sounds like we're planning a wedding. I thought, well, I guess we have to go with blue. It's the only thing that fits. This could mean a book with blue on the cover. It could have the word blue in the title, or you could even spell out the word blue from the letters on the cover. If you want to go with that, that's totally fine. Or maybe it's a depressing book and it makes you feel blue. You can go with that too, although I would be sad if it makes you depressed. Those are our 5 prompts. And so I looked at those and thought, well, what's the obvious bonus challenge? Read a mystery that features a wedding, so why not? There's no other rhyme or reason for it except that I was just feeling whimsical. If you can find a mystery that features a wedding, that counts as your 6th challenge. In fact, I just did. I was reading the second Mr. Monk book by Lee Goldberg called Mr. Monk Goes to Hawaii. There's a wedding in that book. So there's your recommendation. It was pretty funny. I enjoyed it a lot. So those are the reading prompts for this year. Now, you may be thinking, exactly what encompasses a mystery? Well, if you watched Steve Donoghue's channel last year, he did a whole video on the actual formula for a murder mystery. And if you want to stick true to that, that's totally fine. But as far as I'm concerned, for March Mystery Madness, we are considering anything in the realm of crime. So it doesn't have to be a murder mystery. It can be a thriller or a suspense or a true crime. It can be a cozy mystery. It can be a mystery that doesn't even involve murder at all. And here's a couple of examples. I'm currently reading a series of books called Patchwork Mysteries that are published by Guidepost. There are no murders in here. Here's a book I read a few years ago that I absolutely loved. A Case of Bad Taste by Lori Copeland. In this mystery, someone is breaking into houses and rearranging the furniture for the better and leaving the house better than it looked before. It was hilarious, and it was a total mystery. Not a murder mystery, but I think it still counts for March Mystery Madness. And of course we have kid and youth detectives. Nancy Drew certainly counts for March Mystery Madness, and there are no murders in here. Any kind of mystery will count for March Mystery Madness. So we have a wonderful team of hosts for this year. A lot of people are returning from last year, and we have 2 new hosts. They are Lady from FreeFormLady and Matt, the Paperback Junky. So I am super excited to see what they will be doing on their channels for March Mystery Madness. And I will put a list of links below of all of the hosts for this year. A lot of the hosts are going to be hosting their own read-alongs and various activities throughout the month on their own channels. And I really encouraged everyone to do this because I want there to be a lot to choose from in March Mystery Madness. There's no way that you're going to be able to do everything, but there is going to be something for everyone. On my own channel, I'm doing 2 read-alongs, and they are books that I need to read for my In Real Life Mystery Book Club, so I thought I would invite you to read along with me. Our March selection is The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn, and I have to have this read by the 14th. So this will be our read-along for the first 2 weeks. And then the April selection is Double Whammy by Hiaasen. So this will be our read-along for the rest of the month. So you will hear a lot more from me as we go along, but for now, just know that there will be Instagram challenges, there will be Twitter sprints, there is even going to be some live shows. I'm going to host one on my channel on March 1st. The time is still to be determined. And then I hope that some of the other hosts will host live shows from their channels. So another reason to be tuned in. We will announce everything through our Twitter feed, which is at March Miss Madness. So be sure you are following our Twitter page, and then be sure you are a member of the Mystery Madness Goodreads group. That's where we're going to be chatting about all of the books that we're reading, and we'll have threads there for some of the read-alongs. Some of the hosts already have their own Goodreads groups and their own method of doing their regular read-alongs, so that will not change. But for the hosts that don't do regular read-alongs every month or have their own group, we will create threads for them in our Goodreads group. As far as TBRs go, I hope that any of you who do videos will do a TBR video. You'll be seeing the host TBR videos over the next couple of weeks. And if you would like to participate in March Mystery Madness and you do videos, then by all means, I hope that you will do a video. And if you don't do videos, but you're on Instagram, then I hope that you will show us your TBR on your Instagram. Now, the day one prompt for the Instagram challenges is TBR, but if you want to go ahead and post that early, that's totally fine. Be sure that whenever you're posting about March Mystery Madness on social media, that you use the hashtag March Mystery Madness so that we can all find you. So if I have forgotten anything, I will be sure to put it in the description box below, along with all of the information that I have already shared in the video. And I will be doing lots of host shout outs as we go along, because I want to be sure that you know about all of these amazing people. Make sure you're subscribed. Click notification on all their channels so that you know what is happening when it's happening. You should be seeing me quite a bit between now and the end of March. So that's all for this video. I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.